Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hey, friends, how are we today? It's Jody Brechbill, Stampin' Queen. I am live in my studio today in South Central Pennsylvania. So if you are joining me, let's hop in and say hello. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everybody. Everybody, if you are in the US. So hopefully you guys are getting ready to have an amazing holiday celebration with friends and family tomorrow. And we're going to do a little stamping today before we stuff ourselves with Thanksgiving tomorrow. And hopefully this will save you guys some going out time that you can hang out here and not have to go out into the crazy world, which is what I hear is going on today. Everybody's out shopping and doing all the things. Yesterday was incredibly rainy here, incredibly rainy. And so I think a lot of people now are out doing all of the last minute holiday prep. I myself am staying in and getting some work done, waiting for my daughter to get home from school and celebrate. So, just a quick reminder as we have some friends coming on. I see you guys popping on. Good morning, everybody. If you're catching the replay, just swing back around, comment replay so I can stop back and say hi to you guys. Quick reminder, Last Chance started yesterday. So yesterday was the 21st, all the way through January 3rd. We are saying goodbye to this catalog. So I did a walkthrough last week. If you did not catch the video and you need a link to the video, just comment, let me know, and I'll get you a link. But we walked through the catalog and highlighted everything that was retiring, everything that was carrying over, everything that was on sale. So much easier than looking at all the PDFs, I think. So if you need that, let me know. But many items are on sale, some up to 60% off. So you can grab those up until January 3rd. Just keep in mind while supplies last, okay? So I'm going to put my shopping link up here because there's a lot of opportunity here, everybody. A lot of opportunity. So what I'm going to show you guys today is my monthly make and take class. So you can earn this class for free with a $45 purchase. So if you have a $45 purchase and you use that host code that is streaming across the bottom, you are going to get this class for free. You can shop the last chance sale. So you can get any of those last chance items. So what else do we have going on? Many of you have enjoyed my 12 weeks of Christmas. If you are in my mailing list, you've been enjoying this is the last week. Yeah, that we are in week 12 of the 12 weeks of Christmas. So I partner up with these three other lovely ladies and we send a project and tutorial to your inbox every single week for 12 weeks, beautiful projects. And what we decided to do this week or this time around is we each created an additional set of tutorials. So anyone who has a $40 purchase or more is going to get the bonus tutorials. So if you're adding up, right, you can shop the last chance list. You can get this class we're doing today for free. You're going to get the bonus tutorials. Okay, so I will send those to your inbox. So see how I say like a lot adds up, right? So the 12 weeks of Christmas, that's our special gift to you guys is the bonus tutorials. It will be valid all the way through the end of the year. Okay, anytime you have a purchase of $40 or more, you're going to get that bonus tutorial. Okay, any questions about that, just let me know. And the team is going to get back together. Yes, we're getting the band back together and you're going to see 12 weeks of spring coming soon. So if you love getting that weekly tutorial for inspiration and fun, we're going to continue it on into spring for the next upcoming catalog. Other thing I want to remind you of is this is a date change. Hey, everybody. Hey, friends. Oh, Jamie, you're in Pennsylvania. How awesome. Enjoy. It's a little cooler here than it is in Florida, I bet, especially yesterday. It was bitter here yesterday. Very cold, very rainy, very dark. Perfect day for stamping. I am doing a kit sale. So I have a bunch of leftover class kits as well as kits from our kits collection. So I am going to sell those. It's a after Thanksgiving sale. It is a live sale on November 28th, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So all you need to do is come here, either my YouTube channel or my Facebook page and join me. It will be just like this. And I will show you a kit, tell you the price, tell you the number, and all you simply need to do is comment with the sold number and sold. Okay. So for instance, we'll do a dry run. Okay. In case you guys want to know, we'll do a dry run right now. Okay, so this is how this kit will work. This is a dry run. This kit will be available. I'm not pre-selling anything, but just so you guys know how to work. Okay, so we've got this kit. It is called Blossom Wishes, and it is $16. It will have a number on it, and I'll show you the kit. It is a non-stamping kit. Here are the projects. Okay, you can see them all up close. 8 projects, 8 envelopes. You get everything that you need, including the adhesive. Okay, envelopes, everything, dimensionals, glue dots, all that good stuff. So you get everything in that kit. It is $16 and it will have a number. So all you need to do to claim this kit is comment. So if this is number 1, you would say sold number 1. Okay, and then I will come back through after the whole sale is over and add everything up, send you invoices and all that. So if you have any questions about how this kit sale is going to work, let me know. But it's really easy, you guys, super easy. And it will probably, I'm gaming for it to be about 45 minutes to an hour. So we'll roll through them pretty quickly. And remember, no shipping. Okay, shipping is not included in any of the prices. And so if you're not local, we would need to settle up with shipping. I will tell you, if you're doing the kit sale, it is much cheaper if I leave the box out and I can pack these up in padded mailers. So if you're okay not having the box, we can save you on a good bit of shipping. Okay, so that is coming up on Tuesday. Oh God, Lori, I don't even know. I did sell some, but yeah, there's a table full of kits. I have leftover class kits are happening as well. Okay, so for instance, this is a leftover class kit. And this one is from March 23. It is a rain or shine, half a pack of paper, the make and takes, ribbon and gems. And of course, once you purchase, I will send you email the tutorial. Okay, so that will be what a kit sale looks like. That's my kit. I think there's eight projects in there, half the pack of DSP. So I have those and I have the kit sale. But yeah, I have an 8-foot table and they are full. So lots of them. I haven't added up to how many there are. So any questions about kits, let me know. So let's see, is there anything else we need to talk about? That is it. That is it. We're ready to do some stamping. Good morning, everyone. Awesome that you're here. Love it. Here's today's bundle that we're going to use, the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle. This is, okay, so 2 things are going to happen today. Are you ready? 2 things are going to happen. You are going to want this bundle. If not the bundle, you want the punch, guaranteed. Okay, so if you don't have it, that's what's going to happen today. Is you're going to add that to your wish list, guarantee ya. So this item is a pre-release. You can see it online, but it is not in any flyer or any catalog at the moment. It will be in the new one. Okay, so this is coming in the next one. And I can also tell you there is a coordinating stamp coming that works with that punch. So if you don't have the Heartfelt Hexagon, you're going to add that to your wish list. That's one thing that's going to happen today. Second thing that's going to happen today is going to make you fall in love with wild wheat. Okay, I know what you're saying to yourself. Good luck, Jode. I'm not a wild wheat fan, and I wasn't either. I think the general consensus is we think it looks like baby poops. Which, hey, it may a little bit. Whoops, that's not the one. Here's the one we're trying to make. Okay. But yeah, when you pair it with some of the other colors, wild wheat by itself might not be your favorite, but pair it with other colors and see what you think. So stay on today and see if you don't fall in love a little bit with wild wheat today. So this is a 4-card class, but I'm going to show you a bonus project. So you will get a tutorial for this. If you have your purchase of $45, you're going to get these class kits. And this one's going to come with the designer series paper. Okay, so I'm going to give you the Garden Walk DSP. And do I have any here? I don't think I do, because I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, wait, do I? Okay, I don't have it open. All right, you guys are forcing my hand. You're forcing my hand to show you this paper, because this was a pack of paper that I did not get, and I ended up earning some free stuff. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, give me that one. And holy jizz, I loved it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so this is Garden Walk. It is retiring. you are going to get the sampler of this paper in your make and take kit. Okay, this is the piece that's going to make you fall in love with wild wheat. So look what they paired that with. Poppy Parade, Calypso Coral, and Mossy Meadow. That is gorgeous. So here's the pack of paper, Garden Walk, 6x6 in the holiday catalog. Okay, so there's that gorge paper. Okay, then of course the other side is usually a little more toned down, right? So if you're getting the class kit, you are going to get a sampling of this paper. Love, 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 love. Okay, so that's Garden Walk. All righty, now let's go ahead and get our first project made here. Yeah, so, oh, you did. Anne is one of the few that really liked wild wheat at the first, at the jump. And it does. It's a gold color. And so when you put it with other colors, you're surprised at how it really pulls in and works so well with so many other colors. So we're going to do a little Poppy Parade. That was our white. We're going to fold that in half. Basic white, and then we're going to do some Poppy Parade hearts just kind of randomly on here. I'm not covering the whole thing, but just kind of sprinkling some hearts. You all ready for the holiday? Everyone has their shopping done and are prepared and ready to go. While we have that, we will stamp our border, our hexagon border on a piece of basic white and Poppy Parade. And then we'll do our sentiment in Pretty Peacock. Hey, everybody. We got some more friends joining us today. Okay, I love this. I love everything about this stamp set. I was hesitant to buy it at first because I'm like, I don't know. And yeah, sold. Take my money. That's what I tell Stampin' Up. Just take my money. All right, ready as can be, Lori. Well, it's coming, isn't it, guys? It will be here tomorrow. One thing I'm very excited about is that we signed up for Peacock TV, and I noticed that I am pretty sure I can get the parade tomorrow. So we stream only, and so it's been a long time since we have been able to watch the Thanksgiving Day parade, the Macy's parade, and the dog show. So we're not football people, but I am excited. I'm going to watch the parade tomorrow morning. All right. So I just took a piece of that designer series paper and then I added the little stripe here. Okay. Just layered them together. Then we're going to add those to our Poppy Parade. If anything is kind of hanging off the edge, we can just do a little trim on that. Oh, here goes my nose. Time to run. Yeah, I thought there'd be a little, oh, there they are. I thought maybe the gnomes came and stole my scissors, but apparently it was just me. We're going to use some of the Calypso Coral braided trim, and I want that piece. That's a longer piece, and this is just going to come down the edge here. This is a retiring product, so we will not have this carry over. This designer paper is retiring as well. So you can add that to your wish list. I don't think either item is on sale if memory serves. So we'll add this to our basic white. Now we can add our sentiment here that we stamped and punched out with, we get to use nubbins today. Punch that out with the good old hexagon. It's a very versatile punch, and you'll see some fun done with it here in a couple minutes on one of the projects. So I'm just gonna trim these and use all these little randos here. Okay, so is everybody having, pumpkin pies are in the oven. Yum, your house probably smells delicious. An apple slab pie. That's interesting, Susie. I don't know that I've ever heard of an apple slab pie. All right, this one's going to go right here. And then, so I think I want to put couple more hearts there. It seems a little blank. And that's an easy thing to do, is just add a couple more of those little puppies right down there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, so now I can take this ribbon and tie myself a bow or not. Either way, I'm going to do a bow, and then I'm going to show you on another card what to do to tie a knot with this linen thread, because it's called braided linen thread, or maybe linen trim, maybe. So you can peel it apart, and that kind of gives it a cool look. So there's card number 1. And then I did not do any gems. Gems are dealer's choice. So whatever gems you have at home, you can pretty that up with a bit of bling. So card number 1. Alrighty, now let's move on to card number 2. You know what I think I'm doing? I did not pay attention to the order of the cards. I usually try, when I make a tutorial, I try to make the tutorial match the video. So I'm going in the same order. So when you look at the video, it's the same projects as the tutorial. And then I try to package them that way. And guess what, you guys? I didn't pay attention to that. So I'm like wild today. It is just hip hopping all over the place. So forgive me when you get your packets. It's not going to be in order. All right, this is your next packet here. We're going to use a little pretty peacock. And just a fun fold. Okay, just a little different fun fold there. All right, so what did I ask you guys? Are you having turkey? Is everyone having turkey for Thanksgiving? Are you traditionalists when it comes to that, or do you do a little something different? We're going to take the Flower Designer Series paper and put that on the top. Now, I did cut and score these for you guys. I'm pretty sure. Did I? I think I did. If not, the directions will be in the tutorial of what to cut. But it's basically a full-size card, 8.5 by 5.5. And then when you're just going to take a trim off there just to make the top flap a little bit smaller. And so it's not too difficult. But dimensions and everything will be in your tutorials. And if you were at class yesterday in person, you're going to get the tutorial as well, even though you were here making your projects. So there's our basic white for the inside. Everybody's a yes on the turkey. Yeah, somebody else said, Susie, you have to tell us, what is apple slab pie? All right, so now we're going to add this to the bottom for a little bit of dimension. Now you'll notice some of you guys might have stripes. I had to use some different DSP, but I like this one too, just as much. Now for a little pop of color along the bottom, I just added about a 3/4 inch strip of a different Designer Series paper. And this has some little, just little, what do you want to call them? Speckles, maybe. Some speckles on there. They're not quite polka dots. All right, so just for a little color, a little fun. Now we've got 2 pieces of Pretty Peacock Basic White, and we're going to stamp. Here comes some wild wheat. We're going to stamp on here, and I'm going to use the For You. And then Peacock again. For the little, some flowers. This stamp set does have some flowers in there. So we're going to stamp those right here on the bottom. Oh, I think my Peacock ink says he would like to have some juice. He's a little dry. But that's all right. I can do that after we're done here. Okay, so now here is something fun to do with these are the same size, right? So they can't quite make a layer or a mat. So if you look here, I cut the hexagon in half and I layered it at the top and at the bottom. But on this one, we're going to try it and see on the sides. And then you can be the judge of which you like a little bit better. So I just trimmed that in half, and I'm just going to add that with a little bit of adhesive just so that there's a little bit of color here on each end. You're going to hear some grumbling because my office manager hears people at the door. So we'll see if he decides to bark. He was in here taking a nap today. Now the one thing, okay, so there it is with the side. Here it is with it matted at the top. So now we're going to add some dimensionals only to the top, okay? Otherwise, we will end up gluing our card shut, and we don't want to do that. So just dimensionals at the top. And that will just go right like that. And then some gems, okay? Whatever gems you choose. So pretty, yeah? Different. Okay, next up, we got a little bit more wild wheat coming again. And this one's a fun one. So this can be done with any punch, any kind of shape punches. Circles not the easiest, but hexagons or rectangles, kind of a patchwork or quilt technique, if you will. So we've got some petal pink as our card base. I have that cut out ahead of time from the Nested Essentials. And then I have some pieces here that I cut out. And here is our sample. Got some glare on there. So there, I took it out of the plastic. All right, so now we have wild wheat. Okay, so wild wheat, petal pink, and calypso coral. Who would have thought, right? So we're going to use our calypso coral piece. And what I like to do first is, now, if you're getting the to-go kit, you're going to punch out all of your pieces. My suggestion, and when I make cards like this, I punch out whole pieces, right? And then I layer them and cut them down, you know, whatever's too long. And sometimes I will use this guy, the silicone craft sheet for this. But I was very low on paper. I didn't have much left, and I needed to make sure I had enough for the girlies at class. So I did cut them out ahead of time. So what I'm going to do is sort of, kind of line them up here. Let's see what else we got. And you can use any type of pattern, you know. So if you're doing this at home, you have choices to do whatever you would like. So see how they're sticking off the paper, and that is A-okay. They do not need to be on here perfectly. Okay, so I like to do that, kind of get them figured out. This, I'm going to need that one for just that little bit in the corner. So then I'm going to start to assemble. Now, I think what I'm going to do is get out the good old green glue for this one, because you can kind of then have a little bit of time to like shift them and move them around a smidge. So we're going to start off with this one right here. And then, oops, patchwork them in. So having the what is it called? The silicone craft sheet here, that is going to be helpful with any glue that might get on. I don't want it on my table or anything like that. So it's all right. Better late than never. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to those of you guys who are just joining us. Hopefully you are all ready for your holiday. It's still a little mind-boggling that it's here, right? It just seems like Thanksgiving is so early, which I guess it is. All right, so we're just kind of building these pieces in here. I love this technique. It's a great way to use up your scraps too. So if you've got little bits and pieces around, consider doing like a patchwork piece. So you're just seeing little bits of that calypso coral through there, just little peeps of it, right? So I think you guys have been on when I told you that tomorrow is my anniversary. I am pretty sure. Oh my goodness, should I say what year it is? Because I'm not 100% sure. I think it's 26 years that the farmer and I have been married. I'll have to ask him for sure. I don't think it's 27. And I can't do math. I can tell you guys, and you could do math. So yeah, tomorrow is our anniversary. It's a work day on the farm here, so the boys are going to work because, you know, dairy don't stop. All right, now what I do is I'm going to flip this over, make sure I get the glue out of the way, flip this over, and then really push it down and make sure it's good and stuck. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did math. I had to use a calculator. 27 years. Holy crap balls. 27 years I've been married to that man. He's a saint. So our kids are going to cook tomorrow, which they normally will, and we have non-traditional Thanksgiving. So I may have shared this story with you guys about my daughter. So when she was little, this is going to be a long story, so sit down. We're going to have story time with Jody B. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thanksgiving or holidays are a little stressful whenever you have a farm. So maybe stressful for people who don't have a farm either. But you know, everything just continues on, right? It's a holiday, and animals still need fed. They need taken care of. Cows still need milked. So it's always a hurry up, get up. We got to get this done. We got to make food. We got to get out of here. You know, we got to go visit whoever. We got to have lunch. Then we got to hurry up, get it all done, eat quick. Time to go back home and do it all again. So that's just kind of how farming goes. So it can be a little bit stressful sometimes on the holidays. And, you know, it's sometimes like that Murphy's Law, right? If anything can go wrong, it will. So that sometimes, you know, on holidays, we're like, just let's get through the day and make sure everything's all right. So a little stressful. But my daughter used to say when she was little, or smaller, I guess, that when she was going to be a grown-up and she was going to have Thanksgiving at her house, and you were going to eat peanut butter and jelly and potato chips. And that was her Thanksgiving. And if anyone complained, you had to eat on the porch. So now, as she's older and we're older, we're kind of like, that seems like a good idea. Like peanut butter and jelly seems fine, right? Who cares what we're eating? Any tips for cutting off the back leg? So I did glue that down. You kind of watched me do it. I flip it over, and your eyes aren't crooked, Anne. So if you have, you know, pieces that are kind of sticking off like that, I do think that the trick is snips, right? So are you using paper snips, the Stampin' Up paper snips? Because I love them. And I just have, so I take the edge of my snip and I go right at the cardstock when I'm trimming. So I'm kind of using the cardstock as my guide. So I'm kind of going along that, and it's a little, I'm going to tell you, I think I have them right along the edge and a little angled out. So instead of going straight where you would have the ability to catch that cardstock, I'm angled a little tiny bit. So I'm using the edge and running it to the edge there. So, okay. So hopefully that helps as a little bit of a tip for cutting those excesses off the edge. All right, let's do some stamping. I was telling you a long drawn out story and not telling you exactly what I was doing. For You in Wild Wheat and then Calypso Coral, we're going to do a heart and a heart and a flower. I think there's a dog hair on there and it's making me nuts. Get it off. Breckenridge, you don't have to leave hair on everything. At least it was under my stamp and not getting in the way of my ink. All right, so we're going to do a heart here in the middle. And 2 flowers. Snips angled out. Yes, try that and see if it helps, and go slow. Just go nice and slow. and see if that doesn't help you out a little bit. So we're going to add some dimensionals here on that banner. There we are. Have that go right there. And then I'm actually going to dimensional this panel too. So we'll add some here. So we've got a couple, like a double dimension. So anyway, so what I was saying with my daughter with the peanut butter and jelly and chips is that she doesn't cook traditional Thanksgiving. So she likes to do lots of different things. And I'm here for it. I'm here for anybody that feeds me, right? If I don't have to do it, whatever you want to make, that's fine. I will not complain, and I will not be the one eating on the porch. Card number 2. Isn't that cool? And yeah, so get your scraps out, do a bunch of puncha, and line them up. One of my team members, I don't think Denise is on here today. Denise, no, I don't see her on here. She used the hexagon from, I want to say Fancy Labels dies maybe, and did the hexagons. So super fun. Yep. Okay, one more card. Actually, 2 more cards if you guys are going to hang with me. I got 2 more to share with you. One is a bonus card. So you will not get the parts in your class, but you will get the tutorial. My stamp club always gets their extra projects. So if you are a member of my stamp club, they get to make all these, and then I give them an extra project. A little bonus for being in my stamp club. And stamp club is, we're going to have some openings here in 2024. So if you're interested in learning more about stamp club, you can leave me a comment and I will get you the information, because we're going to get started in February of 2024 with another round of stamp club. So, and you can find out how you get your projects every month for free, find out how you can get a bonus project for free, find out how you get to be the host and get all the goodies for free. And then my club people also get a nice gift of, that was the inside piece, that I spiral bind their catalogs for them. So when my stamp clubbers get their new catalogs, they always have a nice spiral binding on there. So yeah, lots of perks for being a club member. And I can get you some details on that. You don't have to be local. So my local girls do get to come and they get to stamp with me for free. But if you're not local, it's okay. You get to-go kits and you get those for free. So I know that not everybody is close by. All right, so let's go ahead and add our designer series paper. I think this may be my favorite piece in the whole pack, which is so strange. But I just think, oh, who would have thought to put those colors together? They're gorgeous. All right, so I did that. And then I took another piece here and just for that green stripe at the bottom. I know, Debbie, 2024 will be here before we know it. Insane. But yeah, the years fly by. All right, flip that over. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. I was prepared. By the magic of television, I have a second one here. So I have that, and I'm going to take some of the wild wheat ribbon and just tack that around, covers up the seam. And now we can add that to our card. All right, so have you fallen in love with wild wheat yet? Are you guys feeling a little differently about that color when you pair it with some others? Poppy Parade. And this actually, I think, is Garden Green, but the leaves are Mossy Meadow. All right, next up, we can do our stamping. So I've got some Memento. And I've got this little one that's just dots, this outline. One thing that I'll say with this one is you don't need to be very heavy-handed. So you don't want to push too hard because you can kind of make the dots a little bit blurry. So don't really push too hard on that. Do I want a Mr. and Mrs.? Do I have a wedding? Do I need another wedding card? No, I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with this one. I hope your day is filled with joy. So this could be a birthday card or anniversary or wedding even, right? So this would work for the inside. Hey, Joy, speaking of joy, there's your stamp, Joy. Hope your day is filled with joy. You're right, Anne. Anne just said this is kind of a 70s vibe. Maybe that's why it's reminding me of like my childhood like colors in my home when we were kids. That wild wheat was big, right? Wheat and olive. Okay, somewhere, sugar booger. Oh, here it is. We've got these little flourishes. I wonder if they'll fit. Oh, I think they will. I'm going to make them fit. I'm going to do them on the side here. So you can see I did them on the top of the Mr. and Mrs., but I did them on the side of this one. So we can punch that one out now and add that to our card. All right, everyone's still here. We got one more. This is a fun fold one. I hope you guys enjoy it. Fun folds coming. Couple dimensionals and we're good to go. Okay, so there's our 2 cards for that one. All right, this is the fun fold. So if you are getting this class, you are getting the tutorial. You won't have all the pieces and parts, but this is a bonus tutorial right here. And I need to do a little cleaning, I think, because these have the wrong color ink on them. Okay. I'm thinking that I scored this ahead of time, but we're going to find out here in about a second whether I did or not. So here's the fun fold for this one. It has like a little peekaboo window, and then it folds out like that. Isn't that cute? And it will kind of sit up. So with that little peekaboo window in there. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this one. So we're going to take our Calypso Coral and fold that in half. And then add some of our ribbon on the top. She looks for her adhesive. Oh, there we are. Okay, so we're just going to add this. And you do want to kind of have your ribbon up towards the top of your paper. If you have it too low, it might catch when you do the punch window. So kind of go a little bit towards the top. You will have extra ribbon, so trim off the excess. We will use that in a minute. So we'll add this now to our card front. I love fun folds. They're my favorite. I am a simple stamper. You're not going to find me doing tons of like crazy over the top stuff. I'm a very simple stamper, but I do love fun folds because it's like the same size card, just using it a little bit differently. So now you're going to take your punch and you're going to go all the way up as far as it will go and kind of eyeballing that you're equidistant on each side. Don't get too worked up on measurements and all that. We're just doing some eyeballing and we're going to give her a punch. It's as easy as that, my darlings. Now you have this, you could do something else with that. Okay, so now we have this piece here and it is going to fold up. I do have these scored already. And then down. Now, I don't know if your kits are scored. I don't remember. So sorry. The kits are already made and I don't know if they were scored or not. But if they're not, I have the instructions will be in your tutorial. So have no fear. I will definitely tell you what size. Now, we're going to take that little flower again and stamp that in Wild Wild Wheat here in the corner. And then grab some Calypso Coral. I don't remember, Joy. I don't remember the size and where I scored, but you will get the tutorial here in the next couple days when I mail them out because you were at class. So I will have that. It's all on that tutorial so that you can make more at home. All right, so there's that part, and we are going to attach that to the inside of our card base. Okay, so the big panel here is going to go right inside. Oh my goodness, I've got a crazy glare. Okay, there we are. Can't really see the fold of my card. So we're going to attach that in just like that. Okay, so that's how it's going to fold up. Like so. Makes sense? Now we're going to decorate these nice and pretty too. So we've got some designer series paper. And we'll just add these. Oh, she didn't trim them down, did she? By she, I mean me. Let's see if I can. Oh, nope, that's not long. It's not big enough. All right, hold please. Try again. Wait a minute. Oh, you must be 5. Okay. I had 4 and a quarter on the brain. But we need, these are 5 inches long, pretty sure. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, try again. Now we're good. That looks much better. And if you'll get the pack of paper so you can change up your designs if you decide to do that. Okay, so here we are. Ta-da! Let's do some stamping. Thank you guys. This one is a very fun fold. There's wild wheat. Calypso coral. Then we're going to punch. All right. We're almost done, everybody. Almost done with this card. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on pre-Thanksgiving. All right, so now one thing we got to remember is we need adhesive only on the bottom. Okay, we don't want to put adhesive on the whole thing. So just well, let's actually go with a third. Okay, not even half. Let's go with a third. Half is fine. I was just seeing how big that fold is. Half does definitely work. So just the bottom half of your card, and you are going to attach it through the hole that you punched out on the front. So it is definitely going to fit right through there, and then you'll kind of just carefully pull the top over. Okay, so it'll look like that. Yeehaw! Loving it. Now, I told you that I would show you a little something different. So this is just the leftover that I have. Because I can't tie a bow like I did on this one. So I'm going to tie a knot with this leftover, and then we're going to fray it. So I'm going to cut off just a little bit. I don't need it to be too long. Okay, and then we're going to unravel the braid. So it makes it kind of it's got some little fun squigglies there. You know what your hair looks like if you braid it and then you take it out and it's kind of like a little bit wavy. That's what that'll do. So it's kind of cute. Just a little fray there. Okay, see the fray? And then here it is when I did a knot. Okay, so that is our, get that out of there, our final fun fold. Okay, so like I said, with the class, you're going to get this as a bonus tutorial. You won't have the supplies in there, but you will have the tutorial. Here is the rest of the class. So tell me, do you love the garden walk paper? Do you love the wild wheats? Do you love the hexagon? Do you love them all? We had another one. Yeah. There it is. So there is your class. 4 projects, right? You're going to get this free with a $45 purchase. All you need to do is shop right there and use that host code, and I will automatically send it to you. You'll get the tutorial. You will get the bonus card tutorial as well. And this offer ends Sunday. Sunday. So because I need to shut it down so that we can get the supplies and get everything out to you guys. So, and a couple quick reminders if you guys didn't come on at the beginning. Love the paper. Yeah. After Thanksgiving kit sale. This is a live kit sale. It will be held on my social media. So here on my Facebook page, as well as on my YouTube channel, Tuesday, November 28th, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I will be showing class kits and from the kits collection. Some of them are discounted. Okay, so we will be doing that live. So you can hop on. It's very, very simple, guys. All you need to do is comment when you see something you want with the number of that item. So if a kit comes up and you're like, I want that one, it's kit number 2, comment sold 2. Okay. And then afterwards, I'll go back through, tell you guys what you owe. Shipping is not included in the kit. So if you're not local, you do have to cover shipping, and I'll invoice you for that. So this makes great gifts for yourself or for maybe a crafty friend, right? These all-inclusive kits plus leftover class kits. Then don't forget, we have our 60% off last chance sale. Now, kits, purchasing from the kit collection does not count toward any classes, okay? Does not count as an order. This is just me getting rid of some leftover inventory, okay? Last chance products are while supplies last, now through January 3rd. And then don't forget, if you are in my mailing list and you've been getting the 12 weeks of Christmas, we are doing a bonus set of tutorials, okay, with a $40 purchase through the end of the year. The girls and I each created an extra project, so you will get the tutorial bundle. So you will get 4 tutorials. We'll email them to you with your $40 purchase through the end of December. Then we're coming back and we're going to do 12 weeks of spring. So Lori, it depends. Lori is asking, would a kit box be cheaper than the usual $9 shipping is priority shipping. So if I take the kits out of the box and I can get 3 of them in there, $9 might be the cheaper way. If you're just getting 1, I can put them in a regular padded mailer. So it depends actually on how many items you purchase, what the shipping will be. So that's why I say afterwards, I will message you and we will determine what the shipping is. If you're buying a ton of them, maybe an idea is to do a flat rate box. So it can vary. Yep. It all depends on how much and what the weight would be. Okay. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you all so much for joining me. It's always awesome hanging out with you guys. If you have any questions, just let me know. We did talk about Stamp Club coming up in 2024. So if you're interested in more details on Stamp Club and how to get the perks of that, just comment Stamp Club and I will make sure you get some info. But you guys have a wonderful holiday. I hope it is nice and relaxing and enjoyable with all your friends, family, whoever you're hanging out with. And I will be back on Tuesday. I will not be doing Movie Monday because my family is in town, but I will be back on Wednesday with my Christmas card Stamp-A-Stack. It's the final Stamp-A-Stack of 2023. So again, thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Some of you guys say this was your nice break and now you have to go cook. So enjoy, everybody. Love you guys all. I hope it's a safe, happy, enjoyable holiday for you guys. And I'll see you back here next week. Carol, I see your name and I will get you some information. We are getting ready in 2024. So I'll put you on the list and some info will come out probably in December. Okay. So it's not going to come out yet today. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great holiday. Love you, kids.